Hello and welcome to an Independent Living Centre New South Wales Assistive Technology product demonstration.
My name is Paul Crake. I'm from Total Ability. We are the Australian importers for the Fadiel range of driving aids. We entered into Australia with these products last year, and we're now working with installers throughout Australia. So we're trying to make products more accessible in all locations. The range of products I'm showing you today are what is pretty much now the run-of-the-mill in Europe for other forms other than push-pull mechanical controls. So a lot of the equipment is becoming electronic orientated. So today I'll introduce you to first an Accelerator ring. Obviously people have known about these for a while now, but they've rarely seen them. So very simple process. It sits on the outer side of the steering wheel, and that provides the acceleration. So the Fadiel unit is a very well made unit. It's got a very smooth mechanism, and it's also backed up with its own CPU, little computer, which then talks to the car's computer. So all the electronic accelerators work on the same principle. So it means that you can actually program the acceleration curve, which makes a lot of difference if people have slight dexterity problems, and also depending on the vehicle. So obviously whenever we do an installation, obviously we're very focused on trying to get that nice smooth acceleration. So that's an over ring. We also do an under ring. I don't have one of those here today. We also do the accelerator on the brake lever. So that's the accelerator option there. Once again, it's electronic. So Fadiel do a push-pull, which is more in the traditional area. And they also do they've recently introduced, the satellite accelerator. So this is what I drive with. I've been driving with this system now for 5 years, and I would never go to anything else now. So basically you can hold onto the steering wheel with two hands, and that's the acceleration. So the actual steering wheel is going through there, and so it doesn't affect your steering whatsoever. You can have two hands on the wheel, one hand on the wheel, either. You can also remove this hand in order to apply the brake. This hand can safely be removed in order to adjust the air conditioning or adjust other secondary functionalities in the vehicle. So, and then a little step up from this one, we have the wireless satellite accelerator. So it's got the same purpose for acceleration, but it's cordless. So, and not only that, with the cordless functionality, you've got the ability to operate other controls. So if you'd like to operate a tailgate opener, electric garage door, you can do that. We do not use it for secondary functions of the vehicle though, because it's mounted on the back of the hand. So we don't want people going here when they're in the process of driving. So that's why we don't prescribe it for those features. So we also then have, moving on to the brakes, we have the standard Fadiel brake arm. So it's got obviously just a pushing mechanism for braking. It's also got a locking mechanism, like it's locking like a park brake. It's also got the horn, and on the back an acceleration lock, which works similar to cruise control, similar. So that's the standard brake arm that comes in multiple colours. So moving on from that, we have the brake arm with indicators, lights, horn built in. It's also lit up, so in the evening or dark conditions you can always see. Once again, it's got the brake locking function, and this can be operated with current state of technology where vehicles are running CAN bus and LIN bus, and also standard wiring loops. So we also then have another accelerator option. So we've also got brake, and then that's the accelerator which I mentioned to you before. So, and then if the patient's needing a little bit more leverage, this is another option. you can actually just change the end mounting, and you can put something like this in. So it provides more of a holding. And then from moving on from this system, we have this little interesting unit, which provides, it's basically mounts in into the end of the brake arm, and acceleration's there. So it's electronic accelerator. It also has, you can see buttons at the top, one at the bottom, and those buttons can operate the indicators and horn. So for a minor quad who's still got reasonable arm function but has no dexterity, this option, this is another alternative. So we also have a range of spinner knobs. We have a range of remote controls, so that can be mounted any location in the vehicle. And then moving on, Fadiel also do duck clutches. They do more power-assisted equipment such as brake for high-level quadriplegics, and they also do the access ramps. So I think that gives you a brief overview of some of the range of Fadiel products. Obviously it's just sort of gives you a bit of a touch. It's not really, we can't obviously provide everything in a short demonstration like this. So I'd like to thank you for your time, and
it is important to assess each client on an individual basis prior to the prescription or use of any assistive technology. Thank you for watching. For more information, contact us or visit our website.